Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? We back. Like we never left. It's Friday. We back in the house, guys. Crazy, crazy Friday. Gotta love the volatility. Vinny VD, D-Money, this intro is epic. We love the intro. Let's go. My cutie cat, 2231, love your 5-minute strat, man. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. I'm always humbled by the response, right? So just trying to spread some knowledge, drop some nuggets, drop some sauce, make a little money. Quest Lits, D-Money, we're waiting to make some money. Yeah. I was checking the screen behind me, guys, because I saw Trump was speaking again. Right? So it's kind of crazy, but what a crazy Friday, crazy price action. We'll kind of get to that in a second, right? Johnson Lee, what up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Joseph Benilli, 5589. What's up? Sleepy Boca, Trump only talks when I'm on stream. I know, right? Somebody try to set me up, chat. Just Shima Baby D, you really helped me nail my scalping better. Just watching your patience and quick in and outs, it helps so much. Hey, that's great to hear, right? But you know, I'm happy that, you know, like I always say, guys, you're doing the work, right? So you're doing the work. You're putting the work in. So congrats to you for that. Mr. 45 Special, D-Money, suggestions for holding trades. Yeah, I mean, I would say have a price target, and maybe you need to scale, or I mean, a lot of these trades, guys, especially in the afternoon session, I'm only looking for 10 to 15 points. You guys know that already. I think a couple of the trades yesterday maybe it was like 20 points, but I would say be content with your profit, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like have a, you know, if you hit your target maybe for the day as far as profit, then maybe you call it a day. You can always trail your stop. If you wanted to trail your stop loss, right, pull it deeper in profit, that might help. I need to work on the chop. Yeah. Chop. Yeah, when that chop is real, guys, it's definitely a different, it's harder to kind of, you're either great at trading a tight range, guys, or you're horrible, right? That's typically what I see with traders. Like you're either great at trading like chop, which is basically trading like a range, right? Price is typically ranging or consolidating, whatever you want to call it. So you gotta stick to what you're good at. Nobody's saying that you have to trade when the market's kind of choppy, right? You can walk away, come back when there's better price action. Long, chop, a house here. Yeah. I mean, guys, so all right, you know what's crazy? Like today, obviously we had a huge sell-off, right? So let's kind of, we'll kind of break down I was able to get some evals funded on the crazy drop today, right off the EMAs, right? So we'll kind of get to that. And we're gonna see what kind of price action. I'm trying to look behind me to see if Trump is he was literally just on a few minutes ago, right before I started the stream. So, which is like crazy, man. But nevertheless, we back like we never left. Just trying to make a little money. D-Money passed up Jerome on push-ups. Let's go. Richard Sanchez, yeah. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to do 6 by the top of the year, right? I got a little bit more than a month to be at 6 push-ups a day. So I'm at 5 right now. My knees and my arms start buckling a little bit. My legs and my arms start buckling when I try to do 6 right now, guys. How's your family? Are you good, man, today? Yeah, I'm good, man. My daughter actually, guys, she had her 2-year, all the shots that you get at 2 years and all that stuff. So she's 26 pounds. Crazy, man. Like they grow really quick. So happy early birthday to her. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yo, D-Money, big thanks for all you do. You're helping me with the bigger time frames and 5-minute candles. I really appreciate all you do, and much love, big dog. Diego, hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. LOL, my puppy's 26 pounds. Yeah, I know, it's crazy though, right? So she's almost 30 pounds. What's your plans into the close? Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I mean, obviously we had a huge sell-off today. The market was bearish. Let me kind of map out this range. All right, so that's like the opening range, 5-minute opening range, right? So this candle. That's the 5-minute opening range trade. You had a break below. You're below the EMAs, right? Price came back to the EMAs. Pretty much, I think I kind of went through this similar price action yesterday, right? You had coming back to the EMA, you have rejection of the EMA, and you have more sell pressure to the downside. If you missed that trade, same setup here, right? It's just about being patient. So right now, we had a pretty good sell-off to the downside. Let me measure. We'll just do from, I guess, the 930. And I'm going to have to kind of stretch this. Yeah, about a 400-point sell-off, guys. Since the market opened, right, to the low, which is at like 24,709. So now the question is going to be, is it going to be similar price action like yesterday? Remember yesterday we had a sell-off and I kind of felt that, I think it was like 500 points or a little bit more than 500 points. And I kind of stated that I felt like price was going to push up even if they wanted to drop it, right? Right now we're holding the 5-minute charts, 14 and 50 EMA. This is the 5-minute chart we're looking at. So we got some momentum. I mean, right? Back to the upside. I mean, right now, to be honest. So if I look at the 15-minute chart, trying to kind of see what's going on, this is that kind of like bullish, similar to yesterday. Right now. You got wicks put in, these higher lows are being established and holding, and prices expanding higher, right? That's pretty much what's happening right now. So if I'm going to join the party, obviously if I'm looking for a buy, take profit would be 25,048. Or sorry, not take profit. The 50 EMA is at 25,048. So that could be a potential target to kind of keep in mind. That's about 100 points from here, right? From where price currently sitting. We do have, I like how this actual 5-minute candle just closed, to be honest. That's showing some strength and we're back above the EMAs. So Can we get a little bit more of a retest down here? To like 916 area maybe. Try to take a stab at a buy. Took so yeah, I passed some evals today, guys. Made like 300 per account on a couple of funded accounts. So I'm up like 600 on a couple accounts, funded accounts. So we'll see what I can get this afternoon. Had to drop my daughter off this morning, right, for the pediatrician appointment. So take what I can get. Let's go. I'm long from 916, looking for 981. Wayne, yeah. I mean, that's a great entry. Spade 38, yo, DMONEY, hey, what's up? So yeah, that's my plan right now, guys. Can we hold the EMAs right on the lower time frame? So specifically for me, the 5-minute chart, obviously, right, I'm looking at, and the 15-minute chart, can we stay above the 14 and 50 EMA? If we can stay above the 14 and the 50 EMA, then I would say that there's probably some buy pressure in sight for about 100 points from here to the upside. That's how I'm reading it. If we get back below the EMAs, obviously, then I would look for shorts and target the previous lows that have been established to the downside. So how many contracts? 1 to 2 contracts depending on the stop loss. TK, you got plans this weekend, DMONEY? So I know we got the car show, guys. So if you're in South Florida, we got the car show on Sunday. It's from 11 to 4. It's at Sawgrass Mills Mall on the Colonnade side next to the Gucci store. Let's go. As far as today or tomorrow, I'm not quite sure yet. I was telling Ginger that I might hit up the editor. This guy is the guy with the plans on the weekend, so we'll see. EMAs are gonna cross. Does that mean momentum? Jesus. So yeah, yeah, if EMAs cross, that means momentum. I'm just looking at the 5-minute chart and I'm looking at the 15-minute chart right now. And I mean, I see some higher lows being established. I'm gonna see how this 15-minute candle closes. We got like a minute and a half left. Like, is it gonna close above the EMA? Right now, you got a wick at the top and the bottom. So that's some indecision going on with a smaller body, right? So just gotta be a little patient. No, I'm not in the long yet. I'm not in a long yet, guys. Yeah, thanks for calling that out, guys. So yeah, the 14 and 50 EMAs, what I'm using, I'm gonna pin that in the chat. So that way is there. Let's go. $618 Brooklyn. Sounds like the editor knows where the party is. Yeah, we gotta find out. We might have to find out, guys. Let's go tap 25,000. Yeah, we might. Like I said, guys, I mean, I'm short-term bullish just because of the drop, right? Now, if we get back below the 14 EMA, obviously I'm looking for shorts. So if we can stay above it, we got about 28 seconds left, and I'll probably be looking to join, see if we can get a pop to challenge that 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart, which is 25,047 level. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, I guess PW might have tagged that. Yeah, I tagged 14 and 50 EMA, guys, so that was probably all right. Close above the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. I want like a little bit of a better retest to the downside, right? Trying to see if I can join some upside momentum, seeing if we can pop that previous high of the 15-minute candle, which is sitting at 24,000, like 953 level, right? That's what I'm kind of watching. Let me go to the 5-minute chart. So Yeah, see, so on the 5-minute chart, we need to hold the EMAs. $24,893 area, right? Like, I don't want to see that level get broken if I'm a bull, short-term bull. So I'm gonna kind of watch it here to see how this price action kind of plays out. And remember, I'm just kind of going by the higher time frame, guys, right? So like 15-minute chart. Now, gotta watch it because we are sitting at the 14 EMA on the 30-minute chart. So that's a little bit of a concern, a little bit of a tricky area because, right? Because we could reject here and sell back down as well. So that's a little bit of a tricky area. You and Patrick going to the Sawgrass Mills Mall for the car show? Yes. I'm gonna be there. Ginger's gonna be there. The editor's gonna be there. Let's go. PW, obviously. Yeah, see, it's rejecting right now, guys, right? Off the 30-minute. So gotta be careful here. And we back in the 15-minute ORB. Yep, exactly. So this is kind of like a tricky spot where you got to kind of be careful and let price kind of set up a little bit better, I think, just to kind of see how we roll here. Perez 920. Let's go DMONEY. Let's go. Jerome owes you child support. I can guarantee you're not the only one. Yeah, so kind of selling off a little bit, right? Kind of rejecting. So this is what I was saying. So looking at the 30-minute chart, we're basically rejecting right off the EMA. Right out the 14 EMA. Jacob needs 200 to get funded. Yeah, that's you're close, man. All right. So 24,893. If I'm bullish, I don't want to see price back below that level, right? To be honest. Because if we do that, then we're probably we could retest. So remember what I was saying though, guys. Short-term lows have been held so far, right? So I'm waiting to see how this price action kind of sets up here. Still trying to cross the daily on the yeah, I agree. Yep, you're right. I see that. Yeah, let this 5-minute candle close. Let's see how this candle closes out. We got about 10 minutes left on this 1-hour candle. Got to be patient, right? I made too much money on my eval yesterday watching DMONEY, blew through the consistency rule. Let's go. Yeah, the likes, guys. Yeah, we got about 1,500. We about 1,450 people watching, guys. We only got 200 likes. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. All right, so underneath the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart, right? We just closed underneath the 50 EMA. We just took out basically that short-term low, the previous candle. So yeah, it's not looking great for buys right now, right? So let me check out the 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. So I guess my plan's gonna be like, if we can kind of get some momentum to the downside, I'll be looking to join the party. Maybe we're gonna retest on here, 24,700, right? I mean, that's a pretty big range, so we'll see. If I'm bullish, I want price back above the EMAs, both EMAs, starting with the 5-minute chart. So price needs to close back above 24,893 if I'm bullish for me to want to join the party to go long, and then I want to close below where we're currently kind of sitting, right? 24,880 level for possible shorts. Yeah, I saw the 30-minute chart. Yeah, rejection off the 14 EMA. Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about a few minutes ago. So, but I still want, for me to get short, I still want price like below the EMA with a close on the 5-minute chart. I mean, that's just how I trade, right? I mean, I can scalp it now. My stop would have to be 888, and I might take a stab at a scalp with like a 20-point stop. We get a little bit of a retest back up, I might take a stab at it and put my stop at 888, which would be like what, 18 points roughly. Yeah, I took a stab at a short, guys. Want to see if we can get a flush. If we pop back above 888, I'm gonna close it. So, and that's just seeing the 30-minute chart, obviously with the rejection. Can we test this 841 area? Just basically trying to ride the momentum, right? So and like I said, 888 for me, so let's see if we can get a flush. Would be the stop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. All right, I'll close and I'll wait for this 5-minute candle. You know, it might flush on me, but that's fine, guys. Just took a quick stab, right? Because we're not below the 15. We haven't closed yet. I really want this candle to close, and it's probably gonna flush without me, to be honest. That's just how life goes, right? But I want it to close and not yoke back up on me. I want it to close back below, and I'm gonna get short again, to be honest. So, because I've gotten burned too many times where it's like it wants to close below the 14 on a 5-minute chart, and then they yoke it back right before the close of the candle. So I'm just being a little strategic, right? Just took the profit off the table, and then we'll see. All right, so this is why you this is why you wait, right? Because literally right back up and above the 14 and the 50 EMA. And we're going into the 1 hour close. Yeah, Mr. 45, yeah. So that was on a 30-minute. I mean, I saw the rejection off the I saw the rejection. Right? It was looking very, very weak. So obviously at this point, guys, safe bet is to wait for the close of the 1 hour. I'm gonna just wait, right? You got about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left for the close of the 1 hour candle and a new 4 hour candle to open. Jack 2100, what up? D, hey, what's up? Scalp that pop, nice. Yeah, that was a quick trade, guys, that I took, shorted it down. And trade evade's been a little, I've had like, it's been kind of weird, like lag times and stuff like that. So I've been kind of closing. If I don't like the price action, I'll close it a little premature. But I think at one point it was up probably like what, 8-9 points. Back above the 14 and 50 on the 5-minute chart. The 15-minute chart now is starting to form a pin bar. So all right, and guess what, guys? Believe it or not, so on the 15-minute chart. So yeah. I mean, look at the wick. So that's not convincing if I'm a bear. You got a 68-point wick, bottom wick so far. Quite hard to trade on a Friday afternoon. Sometimes. I mean, I would just say take what you can get. It happened, right? I mean, you don't have to. But I am. So, and remember, guys, I'm kind of going out the 15-minute chart. So now, obviously, everything is in hindsight, right? Like after it already happened, because you can't go backwards. So obviously that rejection wasn't great looking on the 30-minute chart. So this is what I wanted to see earlier for buys, right? I was saying I want to see us back above the 14 EMA. The minute we got below the 14 EMA, that's why I went short on the 15-minute chart. We got below it. So now we're back above it before the close of a candle. So in my opinion, so if that's going to hold, obviously, like I said earlier, we do have a little area so that kind of matches the 50 EMA. So that would be like a point of interest possibly, right? If they're gonna take it there. So like 25,043 up to like 25,050 if they're gonna push it, right? Sharon Titball, yeah, I traded this morning. I passed two evals this morning, and I'm up like almost 800 on the funded accounts. But see, like, this is what I'm saying, right back. So now this 15-minute candle does not have a top wick, guys, right, so far. And the previous candle closed red, so closed black. So it's a little shaky right now. So I do like the previous green candle on a 5-minute chart that bust back but through the EMAs, right? This candle right here. This green candle. 1 hour and 4 hour no top wick. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, you got a baby wick, right, on the 4 hour chart. So maybe we get a push up, a little bit of a push up. I'm not opposed to that idea, right? Maybe like a 10, 15 point pop to the upside. I might try a buy, guys. See if we can get a pop above like 954. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy. Trying to see if we can get a pop, guys, up to like 940 area. Nice. All right, nice. That's 10 points, guys. Let's go. That boy good. So, and that's just playing off the EMAs, right? So some of these trades are going to be quick trades. We held previous candle close above the EMA. I won't be surprised, right, at this point, because it's like, if you're not going to take us lower, where are we going? We're either going to consolidate or we're going to push to the upside. And keep in mind, on the 1 hour chart, 25,037 is that level, right? 14 EMA. So I wouldn't be surprised, right? I wanted like 941. And it got there pretty quick, right? So I closed that trade. That was like 11 points. Nick, if you look at 1205 green candle, from that point on, what will convince you to go long? This happens so many times. What gives you confidence for the long? So I'm looking at the price action, guys. I'm looking at price action. Price action is going to be king, right? So if I see price, and here you go, here's that pop. There's a 940 again, right? So even if you missed that first exit, it just tapped 940 again. And I wouldn't be surprised if it pops through this 9. Yep, there you go, 943, right? Robert S. Peter, 800 on 5 Lucid. Let's go. 2 flash close, bro. That was actually 11 points. So maybe it was too fast for you, but 10 or 11 points, guys, I'll take it. If it expands higher, I can always re-enter. Remember, I'm taking multiple trades, guys, not just one trade. So it's always interesting, right? When people, they give you advice on, they want you to hold. Guys, at the end of the day, I'm trading my accounts, you're trading your accounts, right? That's just how it is. So if you want to hold for more, I mean, be my guest. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm comfortable taking 10-point scalps, guys. 10, 15 points. I mean, does everybody trade that way? No, right? Am I gonna miss parts of huge moves? Yes, but and some of my trades are bigger. Yesterday, I had like what, a 20 point trade, a couple of 15-point trades. It just depends on what's going on, right? So to each his own. Yeah, if you're trading micros, I mean, that's a good call out. Joseph. So yeah, if you're trading micros, like maybe 10 points isn't enough for you guys. But if I'm not trading micros, I'm trading minis, guys, and I'm copy trading. So just scalping here and there, guys, right? Just scalping here and there. $581 on 2 accounts, right? So almost $1,200 in this session, all right? So I'm just gonna scalp, guys. That's it. Take a piece of the pie. And because, all right, so the other thing is we're at the open of a new 1 hour candle, and I know that, right? So a lot of times you'll get a reaction, even if price is gonna go bullish, a lot of times, right? It'll have to form a bottom wick, which it did on the current 1 hour candle, right? You got a bottom wick. And I do feel that there's more upside. But I can always re-enter, guys. Tim Hoffey, what's up? Yeah, we just need to pull back. Yeah, if we can get it, right? And guys, I mean, I'll be honest with you, everybody's not a scalper, right? Some people want to hold, and you know, but you also got to calculate your risk as well on that, right? So like, how much are you gonna risk? That kind of deal. But if you can kind of see, we're still stuck in this range. Yeah, we actually tapped 950 though, right? So the previous 5-minute candle tapped 950. So 10-point bottom wick, not enough. I mean, it could be. It just depends on how hard they want to push it. But I mean, that's not much though, right? And what I'm saying is look at the previous candle. So like on the 4 hour chart, look at the previous candle, right? Look how long the wick is. Bottom wick, 200 points. So this could very well be pushing up the sell off again. Like, we don't know. Just gotta try to play the price action. If you guys took those trades and you got a W, post it in the chat, guys. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I like I said, after a huge drop, I mean, 400 points, I tend to kind of look at probabilities, right? Like what's the highest probability like move that could happen? And obviously you got to look at what's happening on the chart in front of you. But we dropped 400 points, pretty good selling pressure. I used to try to short the bottom a lot, guys. I used to be that trader. I'm just being honest with you guys. Yeah, I agree. A lot of W's in the chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. Took 2 trades so far, 2 winning trades. First one was a in and out because I didn't like the price action, right? But I ended up closing it in the green. Second trade was 10 points. If you held it, you probably would have got a little bit more. I've had a lot more success trading with bigger size for 5 to 10 points and trying to hold for more points. Yeah, and I mean, there's all kind of things you can do, right? You could trail your stop, you can take partials, you know, you could do a lot of stuff. It just depends, right? Like if you went in big enough. So yeah, it's to each his own, right? Like I said, guys, I'm not here to knock anybody's style. You know, if you you know, I'll put it like this, guys. Prop firms are not necessarily designed for swing traders, right? Because that's why they don't really allow swing trading, holding overnight. Think about it. How was I able to stop myself from shorting the bottom? Looking at the higher time frame. That's when everything clicked. because I would be shorting the bottom. I would be the guy, guys. Maybe, all right, so like I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the stream, right? Hey, I took my daughter to daycare this morning, so, and then came in afterwards, right? So the thing is or taking her to the pediatrician or whatever the case may be. So maybe I missed that huge sell-off, and I'm going to the chart and I'm looking at it like, man, like the market dropped 400 points. It has to drop more right now, right? And then guess what? It's gonna push up, right? Even if they want to drop the market lower, guys, you need basically buyers. You need to trap buyers typically or gain momentum to drop it lower. That's just how the market works, right? It doesn't move in a straight line. So can they drop the market 1,000 points? Absolutely, right? I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is typically there has to be some kind of retest to the upside, and you can kind of see it better on the higher time frame. So like look at the higher time frame. Look at the 1 hour chart, right? Price put in the low down here, and now we're pushing back up. So where would be like an ideal target where if we're gonna reject, and it might not get up there, but 25,036 could be a level. And what I found, guys, is that I guess some people are frustrated if they're saying that you're closing the trade early because they're probably following your trade and you took profit already for 10 to 15 points and maybe they got in later or something. So you gotta, like, guys, like my thing is, that's why I try to explain my trades, right? I try to explain why I'm taking an entry, where I'm gonna exit, what I'm looking for, that kind of stuff. So waiting for the 15-minute candle to close, or yeah, 15-minute candle to close, guys. And it looks like there's some strength. I like it. I like this 15-minute candle because the previous candle was weak. You had a long wick at the bottom, which tells me that somebody was buying it up, right? But this is more convincing now that we're back above the 14 EMA. And I like the size of the body of the candle. So see how this candle closes out in the 15-minute chart. Job contract, furniture, exactly. That's the whole point of what I'm saying, guys. Like that's why I try to explain like why I'm taking the trades, and I say this all the time, right? Just continue to tune into the stream, guys. I take the same trades over and over, and you'll see exactly how I trade, right? Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to provide financial advice, but I'm basically just kind of breaking down what I see in the market and why I'm taking the trades that I take. Are they always going to work? No. You know, am I always going to take winning trades? Absolutely not. Right? I'm not perfect either, guys. Right? And I think I'm pretty transparent on that. Like, I've blown plenty of accounts, just like the next trader, guys. Anybody that tells you they haven't blown an account, they're lying. I mean, I can't be more transparent than that, right? But if I stick to my strategy, I know that I'm gonna stack some wins, right? D-Money, do you use a strat when 14 crosses 50? Yeah. So right now, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So on the 5-minute chart, you do have an EMA cross that formed, and you had a retest down, and now push back up, right? So technically, in theory, we should bust out of this level, like to the upside, right? And go up here and challenge, like kind of like where that gray box is. I want to see these lows start to hold, like that's being put in on a 5-minute chart. So like this previous 5-minute candle, like if I'm bullish short term, I don't want to see 924 broken. So what I might start doing, if we're gonna get, you know, if I like the momentum, right, I'll just start putting my stop loss below the previous candle's low. So like 924 right now, if we're gonna push harder right now, it should hold. But it's a little strange because it looks like a double top as of right now, right? It's still early. We still got some time on the candle. So I might take a stab at a buy, guys. I'm gonna take a buy to see if we can bust through this level. Stop is gonna be below 923. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So it wants to bust through there. I'm trying to give it a little bit more time. Nice, nice, nice. I like. Want to see if it got more energy, guys, to try to bust through. Nice, 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 nice. All right. A little bit more time. Let's see if it can get through this level with conviction, right? Or if it's gonna pull back. I wanted to bust like through here, right? Maybe 956 if we can get up there. All right, nice, 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 nice. All right, I'm gonna take that off. Just trying to make a little money. Nice. Yep, and there's 954, guys. So, and that's what I'm saying, right? So I'm just scalping, guys. I'm up $1,400 so far. And this is why I was saying that I can always re-enter, right? If I agree with the price action. And technically, like I said, right? If you're holding this trade, like as an example, like 924 should not be broken. If the uptrend is going to continue, 924 should not be broken. Because I don't want to see us put in a new low, right? Like take out the previous candle's low, previous 5-minute candle's low. So I wouldn't be surprised here we get a nice little pop, and there it is, right? Popping through there. Yep. So, we got 1,729 people watching, guys. 3 trades. And like I said, yeah, that 25,000 level is looking kind of spicy. I'm copy trading 2 accounts. So yeah, so when you see that, yeah. So it's 717 times 2, guys. That's basically, right? That's 2 accounts. $1,400. Yeah, whenever you see on trading, whenever you see like a thing here, like a plus sign, that means that there's a copy trader on. Yeah, so this is what I don't want to see, right? If I'm that's why I don't get married to trades, guys, because I can take profit, I can re-enter later, right? Nothing wrong with it. Pretty soon, Gyrix, that's the plan. Why doesn't Jerome teach his baby mamas how to trade so that he won't have to pay as much in child support? Yeah, hey, that might be a good idea. So yeah, so all right, this is like, you want to see us like out of this range pretty quick, right? Like if I'm a bull right now, you got like a little double top that's kind of like forming. 5-minute chart. So you want us like out of this range, right? If we're gonna like hold, because like this could be consolidation to drop lower, right? Some money is better than no money, exactly. Yeah, and if it doesn't, that's fine, guys. It's just a matter of playing the price action. We got 1,748 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't. We only have 555 likes, guys, and we got 1,750 people watching. And I saw a lot of W's in the chat. So kind of waiting now, right, to see like what happens. Can we bust out of this level? Wouldn't be surprised if maybe this is a little way to trap sellers and then they pop it higher really quick to the upside. There you go. Kelly, nice trade, D-Money. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I'm a scalper, guys. And I know that, you know, maybe there's some confusion because I talk about the 4-hour and 1-hour chart, but I'm using those to scalp. Like I'm not getting married to trade. So took like 3 trades, guys, already, right? Up $700 per account. So, I mean, and this is the afternoon session on a Friday. Just trying to make a little money. So yeah, all right, that gray box up there, that's basically that 25,030 level. I wouldn't be surprised, right? So let's check out the 1-hour chart. This is the current 1-hour chart. Like, I mean, after that 400-point drop throughout the session, this is not surprising to me. Right? And I think before, like what I used to do, guys, in full transparency, I would be the guy shorting it. I would be the guy like trying to short this right now because I'm like, it has to drop, it has to drop, it has to drop. But they already dropped the market 400 points throughout the session, throughout the day, right? So a pullback sometimes is needed, the opposite direction, before the trend continues. That's just how it is. And it took me a while to kind of learn that. And like I was like once I started going to a higher time frame and like looking at the 1-hour and 4-hour and saying like, oh, well, yeah, maybe this is a retest to the EMA on the higher time frame. Because if you notice, we're already there, right? We've been kind of hanging out right at the 14 EMA on the 30-minute chart. This is the 30-minute chart. We're hanging out right at the 14 EMA right now. So this is kind of like a make or break for this time frame, right? Because if we break above it and close above, then that's obviously showing some strength to the upside, and we're currently doing it right now. Andrew, that's why I was saying, that's what I was figuring. New daily lows blew my fundeds. Yeah, dude, I've been there a lot, man. Trust me, man. Guys, this is not the stream where I'm not the streamer, guys, that's gonna, you know, try to paint a picture or something, guys. That's not the reality. Like, I've been there a ton of times, guys. That's how I figured out about the higher time frame. I'm just being honest. I even said that, I think, on the first stream that I had with PW, that when he brought me on the stream. That's like one of my biggest like moments, like learning moments, is actually leveraging the higher time frame. Justin Spikes, D-Money, you helped me a lot today, man. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. Jasper, D-Money, what are you trading with Lucid accounts? By the way, you're an awesome trader. Yeah, these are Lucid accounts. I passed some of these evals, guys, today, so I'm just trying to get them up to speed. Try to get these funded accounts up to speed. I think I got to make like 6,000 or something to be able to pull out $3,000 each account. Dylan, your higher time frame has helped me so much. I used to get lost in the 1 minute. Man, I've been there. Trust me, guys. Some people are good at it. Some people are good at the 1 minute, but I wasn't good at it, guys. I got faked out so many times because I'm seeing one thing on the chart and all it is a fake out, and then they push it right back the opposite direction on me. So I feel like the 5 minute chart is a happy medium. She getting weak? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm curious to see how this 30-minute candle closes. That's what I'm waiting for, to be honest, guys. I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes out. Can it close above the 14? That's what I want to know. Can it close above the 14 EMA? So if you're new to the channel, thank you guys for tuning in to the D-Money Show. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. I trade the EMAs. Basically, what I mean by that is I'm a momentum trader, and I use the EMAs as on trend days. I'll say it like that. The EMAs work very well when the market is trending in one direction. So today we had a lot of selling pressure to the downside. Typically, those are days that the EMAs are going to play well. If you have momentum to the upside, a lot of buying pressure, and the market's trending, putting in higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Then that means that typically on those days, you'll find that the EMAs typically work pretty well. Yeah, it's 11:32, Debarius. Hey, what's up? Just trying to make a little money. I already made some money, guys, right? I'm up over $1,400 in the session. So on these funded accounts. D-Money for 50K evaluation, best management, micros or entire contract. That's a preference thing. I mean, that's up to you. But I would say if you're gonna trade, I mean, I personally, guys, it never works well for me if I trade more than one micro on a 50K account. I'll put it like that. But to each his own, right? Because you only have so much drawdown. You typically have 2,000 drawdown, 2,500 drawdown, depending on the prop firm. And if it's trailing drawdown, then I mean that's a whole nother ball game, right? After watching D-Money on the stream, listening to him yesterday talk about growing up and talk about his mother, I'd say that mom good. That mom good. That mom good. Yeah, guys, I'm thankful for my mom, guys, for sure. How much do I aim to make every day per account? Depending. So Kenny, I'll be honest, guys. A lot of times, it's almost like if I try to say, oh, I need to make $2,000 per account today, right? Like that doesn't work well for me either. Like I'm more of a take the trade and see how the price action kind of is looking for that day, and then I go from there, to be honest. What I end up with is what I end up with. I don't really have a profit target because I feel like if I do that, I'm putting pressure on myself that I don't need. So, and you guys see that right now, right? I'm literally just scalping. And like I said, I mean, $700 per account is I don't think that's bad on a Friday afternoon, right? So, all right, so we're still holding the 14 EMA. So let's see how that 30-minute candle closed. Ha, it closed below the EMA, guys. These guys, gotta love NASDAQ, man. So it closed below the EMA, doesn't mean we won't push higher, but that is a little, you know, I wanted to close above the 14 EMA on the 30-minute chart, and we're pushing higher now, right? We're pushing higher now. So let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute looks good. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if that 25,000 level up to 43 gets hit, to be honest. Look at that pop. Yep, there's 980. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised, guys. Not surprised. We held the EMA cross, right? The EMAs are starting to spread apart on a 5-minute chart. You can see how they're starting to get further apart, which means that there's some buying pressure coming in. That should take us up here to these areas where price was before it sold off, right? Around 10 o'clock this morning. Were you trading Forex? When you were trading Forex, did you trade also US 100? Nah, I never. So, you know what's crazy about that, guys? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, you see, like, I used to see like all these people posting, they're trading US 30 and, you know, a lot of these other pairs or instruments, right? But then basically, like, you have to, with Forex, it's leverage, right? So it's like leverage. So some prop firms allowed you to trade with a lot of leverage for a little bit of money. And here's that pop, guys. I mean, it's just pushing straight up. 43 points on this 5-minute candle so far. Nice. So I would see all these people making like, oh, I made $120,000 today, right? Trading US 30, but it depends on the broker, guys. So like the broker, if your broker has a lot of leverage, like, and they give it to you, you got a lot of leverage to trade with, some of those people are probably trading with a ton of leverage. So I couldn't find a broker that had that leverage, right? Look at it. Yeah, there's 25,000. Blatchard Wieland. Yep, let's go. Yo, D, does drawdown on prop firm counts against you even if you're agreeing on a winning trade? Yeah, if it's trailing drawdown. Trailing drawdown. If you don't close at your highest profit point, then that's gonna impact your trailing drawdown. So like, say you're up like $500 on the trade, and you end up closing, by the time you close it out, you're up $300 on the trade, you technically lost $200 of drawdown. When it's trailing, right? So if you're trading like where it's intraday, like your actual drawdown, like where it's like, like some of these accounts now, it's not gonna impact your drawdown. Like if it's end of day drawdown and you're up $500 and you close it out, by the time you close it, you're up $300, then that's not gonna impact your overall drawdown, right? So closing here, 3 out of 10, 2K. Thank you, DMONEY. Let's go. Yeah, guys. I mean, I already took 3 trades, right? So I mean, I like the pump. Like I said, I felt good. Did I catch the whole move? No, but I took multiple trades. I mean, right? That's trading. I'm okay with that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Like it's always shoulda, woulda, coulda. After the fact. And we're not even in power hour yet, so we got to keep that in mind, guys. Just got my first Take Profit Trader Pro account today. Thank you, DMONEY, for the support. Ah, man. Hey, the Funded Trader NQ, man. Hey, congrats. I'm happy for you, man. I really am. So, guys, I felt good about the buys. Bulls are getting paid, right? John, passed my first eval yesterday, up 1,000 today. Nice. Congrats. That trailing drawdown gets you, if you ask me, if you don't take profit at limit orders. Yeah, you got to be strategic, right? That's the thing. You can't get greedy either, like with that trailing drawdown, guys. Because I mean, You could end up blowing your account, and still obviously your account could be, you could have thousands of dollars of profit in your account and you still can blow your account because of trailing drawdown. So yeah, here it is, guys. And like, it's yeah, it's headed there. She gone. And that happens, right? Like it's we're right up. All right, we just tapped the 20 level. So it'd be interesting to kind of see now what happens, because now we're at this level. We're getting close to this level. We're above, obviously, the 14 EMA on the 30-minute chart. We got some room basically up to like the gray box on the 1 hour chart. Top of the gray box is the 14 EMA. So anybody that was short bias and they kept shorting it, that account's gone. Scalping strategy, D-Money, $1,400 in less than 1 hour. That's 1 week pay for me before tax. You're the man. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, but you did all the work, right? I didn't hit buy or sell for you, so. Thanks, D-Money, just took 45 points. Happy weekend, nice. Yeah, guys, if you took some buys off the levels I kind of talked about, guys, and some of the trades I took, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Faithful trader, you didn't take any trades? Did you trade earlier today? Is that why you didn't take any trades? Yes, 11:32. This is still going down. It could, but I'm a scalper. I'm a scalper, right? Already at profit max. Nice. Hey, that's a good problem to have, man. That's a good problem, right? The consistency rule. You are the best. Thank you for the time, patience with us, and all your work. Hey, Petro Poland, I appreciate the kind words, man. I'm just trying to, like I said, guys, I just try to keep it real and try to kind of share my ups and downs, guys, right? Because it's a journey. So here we go. We're right at the gray box. Let's go. Kelly, yeah, I literally can't make any more today with Lucid, or I'm just kind of hurting myself. Big day today for me. Hey, congrats though, Kelly. And I know you took a payout. Look at that, guys. Right up there. It's right up to the top. There you go. Gave back half my week's progress, trying to chase shorts, shaking my head. Should I walk away or look for one more? I mean, that's a preference thing. I'm not here to tell you how to, when to trade, right? So, I mean, now the question's gonna be like, how is price gonna react at this level? That's the question, right? Are we gonna continue to upside momentum, or are we gonna reject from here, right? That's the question. And that was just the first area, guys, right, that I saw. And that's right at the, all right, so now we just tapped the 1 hour charts, 14 EMA. So we're right at the EMA on the 1 hour chart, right? So they're gonna bust through here. We got 20 minutes left on this candle approximately, right? A lot of upside momentum right now to the upside. So what is happening right now, Jesse Clark? Hey, like I said, guys, buys were looking good, right? We had a 400-point sell-off throughout the day today. So even if they want to flush it, guys, typically you'll get some kind of reaction the opposite direction before that happens. So now, I mean, they can come out at 3 o'clock or with one candle that flushes us back down. I'm not saying that can't happen. That happens all the time. We see that a lot. We're trading NASDAQ, right? So, but I feel bad for people that short right now, guys, because they probably lost their accounts. I'm just being honest. CMX 449, let's go. I just passed my first ever 150K Apex eval in 2 days. Hey, nice. Hey, congrats. Caveman 68, 689. Nah, I'm not, man. I'm definitely not God. So I just guys, I've been through the fire, guys, and I'm kind of find a way that suits me to trade, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys. That's it. Skeletor 619, yo D, all I had to do is buy the 4-hour open way green. Yeah. Is Trump talking? Nah, I don't think he's not talking anymore, right? I don't see him on the screen behind me, guys. J2 Quiet just made $800. Thank you, man. Big time. Hey, like I said, guys, I always say this, and if you're new to the stream, you'll kind of learn that, guys. I don't take any credit for profit that you guys are making. I'm just calling out what I see in the market, guys. Right? Am I going to be right all the time? Absolutely not. But I mean, I'm just playing into the probability that we had a 400-point sell-off basically throughout the day. Price was holding the EMAs. We had room to get there on the 1-hour chart, right? Which was at that 25,050 level. And so that's it. If they really want to push it, I mean, the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart is at 25,170. So that's going to be interesting to see if we can, if this is going to continue, right? It's kind of strange that we don't have a bottom wick at all on the 30-minute chart. Look at the 30-minute candle, guys. No bottom wick. So no retest down, right? We just shot straight up. Current 30-minute candle is about 138 points right now. Bless you, D-Money. You are amazing. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, honestly. Next 30 points there was a great volume gap. Long, thanks, D-Money. Perfect for my resistance strategy. Nice. I'm on a roll this week, so I got to be careful. Yeah, guys. I mean, it's like I said, I feel bad for shorts, guys. Anybody that was short in the market, and if they held it, right? If they was stubborn, they definitely blew their account, guys. I mean, right? Because if they kept fighting, meaning that they kept fighting the trend, like kept every pop, they kept shorting it. I used to do that, guys, because I would be upset because I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna push this thing any higher, and it keeps going higher, right? So I'm speaking from experience. You're great, bro. You're great, bro. You're kind as well. Thanks for your time. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I'm just being myself, guys. Right? We got 1,831 people, guys, tuned into the stream. We got 740 likes, guys. I called out like 3 trades that I took. This last trade that I took, if you would have held that trade, that was a banger trade. I mean, this current candle is up over 100 points. So, and we're in the afternoon session, guys. Keep that in mind. We're not trading the open, right? Yeah, the funded trader NQ. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. It can't go any higher, and guess what? It goes higher, guys. And then you know what would happen probably? Like if I was trading it in like the US session, I would like go to my chart, and obviously today's Friday, but like it would be like during the week. You open the chart during the agent session, and right at the open at 6 p.m. Eastern, there's like a 400-point sell-off. So trust me, it's been there, done that, guys. Do you go short now or wait? Well, yeah, I'm not bearish right now. I would be picking the top at that point. I would have to see the way that I trade momentum, right? Right now we got a lot of momentum to the upside. So I would want to see price below the 14 and 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart for me to want to get to short. And remember, guys, we're trading NQ. That could happen in one candle, right? That can happen in one 5-minute candle. That can happen in one minute, in a 1-minute candle. It just depends on what's going on. So I'm not saying that we can't drop lower before the end of today, but I'm just saying that after a big sell-off, a lot of times you'll get a reaction back the opposite direction. So that's what I played into for the trades that I took. Thoughts on copy trading versus rotating funded accounts in the beginning to help risk management? While I learned I have blown a ton of funded lately, I can pass evals pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, you got to decide like what's going to be your angle. So obviously if you're buying straight to funded accounts, those accounts are more expensive than the evaluation accounts that you pass for a reason, right? Because you don't have to do the eval phase. So yeah, I mean, you got to figure out your angle, how you're going to attack the market, basically, right? I mean, whatever your strengths are, I would stick to them. Nothing wrong with rotating accounts. We've been getting some pretty good price action over the last like 3 or 4 days. I think we all have to acknowledge that. And right, some pretty good volatility, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, and I do that all the time, guys, right? I'll say like, hey, I made money in my funded accounts, I'm switching to evals in this session because I'm not going to get back profit, like as an example, right? It just depends on what's going on. Lika, yo, D buddy, don't call out any no more trades until we get 1,000 likes. Haha, single call should start at 500. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I called out at least like 3 trades, guys. And even the pump to the gray box on the 5-minute chart played out, right? So if you're a swing trader, or if you held some of those trades, right? I mean, I try to give sauce, guys. I only ask for you to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. That's it. Love your strategy, D-Money. You have changed my trading. Eugene, hey, I appreciate the kind words, man, but I don't take any credit, guys, honestly. Like, I just try to share. I think, so the D-Money show, guys, and this is all because of everybody that's tuned into the stream, like, in a short amount of time, I think we've been able to accomplish something that, right, as far as you look at the views and how many people are tuning in live to the stream. We got almost 1,900 people, and Power Hour is going to start in 10 minutes, right? We're already at almost 1,900 people. So I think people kind of gravitate to, if you're being yourself and you're being real, I think people gravitate to that, right? And I'm also sharing like my ups and downs. Like I'm not a perfect trader, guys. I make mistakes. My entries sometimes are not the best. Believe it or not, meaning that if I don't wait for the EMAs, guys, because I know a lot of you guys are picking up now on how I trade. Like if I don't wait for an EMA retest and I enter early, a lot of times those trades are going to be losing trades for me, which is frustrating, right? Because I could be right on the direction all day long, but a lot of times, like, you know, if price is trending off those EMAs, that's the entry point. Just as an example, right? So, and I say that to say that I appreciate the support that you guys are giving me. I'm humbled by it and just trying to make a little money. Do you trade Forex at all? I used to trade Forex. I got an $85,000 payout from the Funded Trader before they shut down with the guy. Remember the guy Angelo, the CEO? Yeah. So, all right. So this is interesting, guys. This little rejection, right? That's kind of happening on the 5-minute chart so far, right? So is this going to be a sell-off or what's going to happen? You do have like 9 minutes. Sorry, you got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes left. Sorry about that. 8 minutes left, guys, going into officially power hour at 3 o'clock Eastern. So gonna see how this candle closes out, this 1 hour candle. Can it close above the 14 EMA, right? Right now it's holding the 14 EMA. Is it gonna close above it or reject? J Mill, I need this sell off so bad. Yeah, guys, you know what's funny though is that typically, like, you know, I know a lot of traders are short traders, right? Meaning that they do well shorting the market, or maybe they're more comfortable shorting the market, and then you have people that do well buying the market, right? So, but that's why scalping is good, because if you're scalping, you don't have to be great at both. You're just trading. You're going for 10 points, 10, 15 points on a move, right? You don't have to hold the trade. You don't have to marry it. Skeletor 619, D-Money, imagine if you have traded your own money, you would have been well over 40K in the last few months. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, guys, right? So prop firms do provide a lot of, I would say they help mitigate risk, because you're taking on a lot less risk, right? At the end of the day. So if you can leverage their capital, why not? So how many likes we got, Ginger? We got 886 likes, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button. We got 1,829 people watching, guys. We're getting ready for power hour. I called out 3 trades already, 3 winning trades. I'm up over $1,400 on these 2 accounts, 2 funded accounts. Let's go. D-Money, can you explain payouts? Brenton, yeah, I mean, so, I mean, that's kind of a, that question's kind of, that's a big question, right? Like, meaning that there's a lot to that question. There's a lot to the answer to that question. So, I mean, basically, if you're trading prop firms, they're gonna have targets, profit targets that you have to hit before you're able to take out profit. Most prop firms, the majority of them, not all of them, but the majority have consistency rules that you also have to abide by. Meaning that you can only make so much money in a given session, or your consistency is gonna go up. So you're gonna have to continue to make more money and more money and more money. So all you're doing is basically delaying your payout, basically, right? If you don't follow the consistency rule. So I'll give you like a quick example. So, cause I'm waiting for this 1 hour candle to close. So we got about four minutes left, 4.5 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. So Lucid accounts. So if you're trading like a Lucid straight to funded, like a Lucid direct account, which is their like straight to funded accounts, right? You don't have to pass an evaluation. It's actually a 20% consistency rule, and your profit target is $9,000. So that means that on any given day, you can't make more than $1,800, right? If you want to take a payout right at the minute you hit $9,000. So that you know, your consistency is basically 20%, so that's $1,800 a day. right? That's the highest amount of profit you can make in a day. If you make 2,500, right? Say you have a day that you make 2,500 and the rest of the days you're at $1,800 in profit, you're gonna have to trade more to get your consistency percentage down. And that's all tracked on the dashboard, so you don't have to track it, meaning that they're gonna tell you like, okay, what your percentage is. And you can also, if you look at your profit target, and then you just basically do like, so like Lucid is $9,000, and then you just do it times 0.20, and that'll give you your highest profit day that you can make, right? Which is 1,800. So that's a quick example. You get a funded account by either you can buy funded accounts, like straight to funded accounts without evaluations, or you can pass evaluations and get funded accounts. So onlypropfirms.com is your source where it's going to allow you to compare prop firms. Obviously you get the best deal. Use the code PW at all times. Yeah, you can compare price points. It's going to show you who has the cheapest deals based on your account size that you're looking for. Tell PW to get a third member of the team to trade evenings, please. Yeah, guys, that's up to PW, guys. I can't tell PW to add somebody to that to the evenings. That's up to PW. How long have I been trading? 10 years. Over 10 years, actually. Yeah, it's been over 10 years, guys. I used to trade stock options, Forex, penny stocks, all that. I basically got into trading looking at penny stocks, guys. Tim Sykes and all that stuff, and seeing some of these guys, oh, I made $1 million on penny stocks and all that stuff, right? So that's how I kind of got into it, to be honest. How's the weather in Florida right now? Pretty chill, to be honest. Like low 80s. Perfect weather right now. 82 degrees. The low is 74. Let's go. Thank you, D-Money, for making afternoon session fun for me. I appreciate the positive vibe that you give. Afternoon session was really boring for me. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. So yeah, guys, that was the thought process. Even with Jerome, guys, like bringing Jerome, right? Kind of like doing an alter ego or character or whatever you want to call it, right? Because I know nobody was doing that. So just trying to bring some, I guess, fun energy to the space. And trying to think outside the box a little bit, right? Yeah, I know, Sean, I saw that, man. Yeah, Ginger told me there's a cold front coming, man. It's craziness. Yeah, we're still pushing higher, guys. I mean, going into the close of this 1 hour candle. So we're gonna close, it looks like we got about 20 seconds left. We're gonna close above the 14 EMA, which is bullish. A lot of bullish momentum to the upside. I mean, look at this 15-minute candle. It basically tapped right off of that gray box I had and pushed right back up, right? So I would probably say 25,173 could be in play. That's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. If they're gonna, if they're really gonna push it. All right, guys, we're officially in the 3 o'clock time slot, right? Which is power hour. Already took 3 trades, 3 winning trades. So let's see what we can get. Let's see if there's another opportunity for me to take a position, right? I do like the close of that previous 15-minute candle. Bullish pin bar right off the EMA, right off the 50 EMA. So kind of let this candle open up. Now, 1 hour chart, the only thing I'll say is a lot of times price will push down, even if they're gonna push it higher. Maybe it pushes down at the open like it's doing right now for some kind of bottom wick, and then it span higher, right? If they wanna take it higher, so. Let's see. Do we sell BDH merchandise? Yes. Yeah, so yeah, if you're new to the stream, yeah guys, so you got onlyprofirms.com. Can you tag the link, Ginger, for the merch? So yeah, Ginger's gonna put a link in the chat, guys, for the merchandise. We actually have some D-Money merch coming. Let's go. So Ginger dropped the link, guys, in the chat. But man, still, we are only gossiping here. You are doing the best job. You the best. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I want another buy, guys, right? As long as we're above the 14 and 50 EMA and we're holding. I mean, I like the close of the previous 15-minute candle with the long wick. We're in the open of a 1 hour candle. So I'm trying to see if price is gonna maybe push down. And it might not happen, guys, right? I mean, sometimes that's how it is, but I want us to kind of push down and revisit some of these lows, but we might not get that. So if that doesn't happen, then might have to switch to putting the stop loss below a previous candle's low, because we're expanding up again, right? It's like everything's getting bought up. So just trying to be patient, see how this 5-minute candle kind of closes out. And we'll go from there. D-Money, what should I do to control trading emotions as I just passed my funded and I want to and all I want to do is trade? I know, guys, it's always like that, right? You finally get the account funded, and I'm pretty sure I blew my first funded account, to be honest with you. Because you're so like happy, I guess mentally, like you're like relieved that you finally passed an evaluation. And I probably rushed it, didn't wait for A+ setups, and got burned. So I would say be patient. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. Be patient. All right, here's more push to the upside, guys. So yeah, so we'll see if this is gonna continue, right? Then I'll probably look for the next 5-minute candle to maybe open up, push down a little bit, and then expand higher. So we'll see. We got about 30 seconds. Yeah, be patient though, right? Be patient. Look for your quality setups. Look for setups that you're comfortable with, and take it slow. You don't have to make $1 million in one day. D-Money, you've been doing this a few weeks now. How are you loving your new role? You're absolutely smashed it, I think. A real natural on stream. PW and you are a great combo. Yeah, I'm loving, this is my dream job. I say that all the time. I'm not joking, guys. So, and I appreciate the kind words as well. So, you know, you guys could be tuning in to anybody. There's a lot of streamers out there streaming this session, so I don't take that for granted. I'm actually humbled by it. I'm humbled by the views that I'm getting on the stream. So yeah, I'm loving it. All right, I might looking at this, guys. I wanted more of a retest down, to be honest. Maybe we can challenge. Yeah, I want a flush down. I want more of a flush down. 14 EMA sitting at 34. And I'm not saying we're gonna get, I'm not saying it's gonna get there. It might, but I want more of a retest to the downside before pushing up. So gotta be a little patient, see if we can get more of a retest down before trying to go long. We only drink energy drinks. Crazy Diamond NQ doing a great job. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks. Am I on social media? Yeah. Demarius Trades NQ on Twitter. Probably seen me on there already because I know PW tags me a lot as well. So Instagram, Demarius Trades NQ, same thing. I'm probably more active on Twitter, guys. I reply more on Twitter, so. Or X, right? It's called X now, so. All right, see, this is why I didn't want to get long up there, guys. See the sell-off? That's the 1 hour chart. That's even if it's gonna push up, maybe there was some short-term downside coming just to kind of trap people and then push it higher, possibly. We'll see. But if we get back below the 14 EMA, which is at like 62, 63 level, then that's not great for bulls short term, right? So, and this is the 1 hour chart. So that 14 EMA should hold. Or I would like to see it probably hold, right, on the 1 hour chart, but 25,030 is the EMA on the 14 EMA on the 5 minute chart. So I'm kind of watching that. I want to see what's gonna happen here. And all right, so if you look to the left, we got the gray box that I left on the chart. I never took it off. We were able to put in a higher high, but is this gonna now be the sell-off, right? That's also a possibility as well. So yeah, it's actually spelled all right, so there's a rejection right back up. Interesting. So these short-term lows were held, like this little area, right? Was so far as holding, because you had a reaction back to the upside. So let's see what happens. And that would have been a nice trade. About 32 seconds left. 5 minute chart. 30 points on the 1 hour. The sport's done. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like it's bouncing right off that level. Let me take this off the chart. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, it bounced right off the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart so far. So maybe that's the reaction, right? Back the opposite direction. All right, so here's a new candle. Let's see. Man, and I don't like no wick on the top, on the bottom so far. I wanted like a push down to try to ride it back up. I wanted it to kind of dig into the previous candle's wick on the 5 minute chart. Might not get it though, so let's see. Yeah, see, so there's the here's that wick that's forming now, right? So let's see what happens. Have you ever tried using 200 EMA? Yeah, I used to use that back in the day, but I took it off the chart. I get that question a lot too, right? Like the 200 EMA. So I'm just kind of watching here, guys. I want to see what's going to happen on this 5-minute candle. This is a 15-minute chart. I'm gonna take a stab at a buy, guys. Now, if it breaks 96, I'm probably gonna be out, to be honest, because I want to see price go like now and flush up to the upside. Only one contract, but I want to see us challenge 128. Seeing that top, seeing the bullish pin bar on a previous 5-minute candle. So I'm just trying to kind of play into that a little bit. We'll see what happens. So I'm just kind of watching it. All right, there you go. So let's see if we can get a push through 27. Give me 1 second, because I'm gonna move this to. There you go. All right. Come on, baby. Push up, push up. Delta looking tired there. Yeah. I mean, I'm a basically, it's gonna be a free trade. So now the interesting part, guys, and that was a quick like scalp on the trade, 10-point wick on the bottom of the previous 5-minute candle, right? So that's also like one of the things that, you know, it's not too great, because the previous candle had a 44-point wick. So if we can't ideally like bust through here, then that's not great, right? So I just kind of moved that stop like to break even. So that was a quick trade. Kind of rode the pop, that's it. I locked in 10 points and it got me out with 4.5. Yes, it's slippage, guys. You gotta love it. Sometimes that happens, right? I gotta go see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend, faithful trader. Hey, have a nice weekend, man. Hey, sounds like you made a lot of profit, man. So hey, enjoy. Guys, we got 1,920 people watching right now, right? So do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. So that's not great, right? That candle on the 5-minute chart, how it closed. So let's see what happens. $1,000 likes hit. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. I truly appreciate how you manage your risk. Thank you for always explaining. Yeah, I try to, guys, right? Sometimes, I mean, if it's a quick in and out trade, I might not be able to explain a lot, but I try to kind of break down what I'm seeing. So yeah, so we couldn't get back above the previous, that little high up here. That's what I was, you know, wanting. So is this gonna be the sell-off? Let's see. They're gonna retest the 5-minute EMA. Yeah, that's what it's looking like it right now, right? So I mean, I would say definitely this low, this 40-point low. And what I mean by that is the wick on this candle, remember it was like over 40 points. Like that shouldn't get broken if we're gonna remain bullish. That's like crazy, right? Like if we can't hold a 43-point wick, then something's wrong. Like that means that there's a lot of selling pressure coming. So this little area should hold 61. If it drops below 61, I mean, look out, probably, right? There's probably a lot of sell side momentum coming. So just gotta be a little patient right now. See how they play it. Would you please explain when you buy or sell? I don't always see it. Yeah, that's, guys, so that buy was basically, that last buy was based off of this candle with the long wick. I saw a retest down and I took a buy on this candle that my cursor's on right now. Because the previous candle's wick is like 40 something points, right? So that tells me that there's a lot of buyers in the market. So I tried to ride the momentum to pop through and put in a new high, but it didn't pop all the way up, right? It pretty much popped up on that top wick like 13 points. D-Money, I thought you were waiting for a deeper retest. Yeah, but guys, that retest on this, you almost got the retest. Now this might be another one coming, but when you see almost a 50-point wick on a 5-minute candle that tried to get down to the EMA, I mean, that's a retest, guys. That's a retest. I mean, right? I mean, that's clearly buyers are stepping in. But that's why I said now I just got to be patient, right? Because I need to see how this is going to play out. Are they going to flush through the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart? I thought it would go to Sports On. Yeah, me too, man. So I had to, I closed it out green, but I couldn't get, right? I wanted more momentum to the upside after that previous candle's wick. So that could have been a little fake out candle and we're gonna get a huge flush. So I would say look out, right? Because that could be coming. And when I say flush, I mean selling pressure, right? To the downside. That could be near, because we could not get it back above. So let's see what happens. All right, so 30-minute chart, you got a lot of room to the 14 EMA, 24,987. 1 hour chart, obviously we know that the previous candle closed above the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart. And then on the 15-minute chart, we're kind of hanging out right above the 50 EMA, right? So this is like kind of like be patient time and let's see how they play it. And the reason why I'm saying that, like, is this a consolidation before a drop? A little double top action. I'm not sure, right? D-Money on Apex, 30% profit pullback rule. If you have a 3-tick profit and pulls back 2 ticks, do you miss a payout because of that? I can't. I'm not to be honest, I can't tell you. I'm not sure. You got to get with Apex on that, right? And what I mean by that is that they're gonna look at your trades and they're gonna decide if you're within their rules or not. I can't tell you if it's gonna be, if a payout's gonna be denied or not because of it, if that makes any sense. So you're better off like reaching out to Apex support for that. Extend the gray box. Why would I extend the gray box? You still got Guys. Oh, are you talking about the other one? So this, oh, yeah, you're talking about the bottom one, I guess. Jay the Great just took 30 points from 92 to 62. Nice. First time here with you. I have to say you explained very well your strategy. Good partnership with Patrick. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. I honestly do, guys. Jack, I think we were Jack here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. So keep in mind, right? So yeah, somebody was telling me, and that I mean, they are technically right. But typically, guys, when price breaks through like an area, I don't extend it because that area is already broken through, right? But yeah, I mean, we are getting a reaction off the previous box that was drawn out. I mean, to be honest, we are. I mean, right? And it kind of matches with the 14 EMA. So is this gonna take us higher, or are we gonna flush through the floor? That's the question. $2,800 profit. Hey, nice. Congrats, man. I'm liking the 990 area. You're saying for a downside, right? It's possible. The sport's done. Some reactions require ointment. Yeah. Make us money, D-Money. I mean, yeah. I mean, guys, I caught off 3 trades already. So I'm trying to wait to see how this is going to play out, because we're in an area where we're either going to flush through the floor or we're going to pick up steam to push up higher. So gotta wait. I got to wait to see how the market is going to react at this level, right? These gray boxes are important, guys, as far as how I trade, because, and I don't have to draw them on a chart, but it actually kind of gives a better visual, I think. So just trying to see if we're going to pick up steam here. Got to be cautious that the 30-minute chart is going to close in about 6 minutes and 15 seconds as well. So just waiting. Got to wait. 14 and 50. 14 and 50. And it's actually the EMA. Yeah, the EMA. It says main 123. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the EMAs are pinned at the top of the chat, guys. All right, so we got 1,900 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, let's go. So I'm just trying to be patient now. I want to see if what's gonna happen, right? Because we're at a level where technically we should have got a pretty big reaction, I would feel, back to the upside immediately, because we already broke out of this area if there was a lot of buying pressure still present. So if we're closing below the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, that's not great if I'm a short-term bull. I don't want to see that. So this could be the start of something. So just got to be a little patient, see what happens. Do you live close to the BDH? How long is your commute? Yeah, I'm about, so on a decent. So guys, if there's no crazy traffic on 95 or accident or somebody's car broke down and everybody wants to stop and look at it, I'm probably 13, 14 minutes away, believe it or not. So it's crazy how life works, right? Yeah, so we close under the 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart, which is not great if I'm a bull, but just trying to see what's gonna happen here, right? A lot of times you'll get a close below it, and then the next candle will yoke right back up. So trying to see if we can get a solid close below the EMA, 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart for possible shorts. Cause like I said, right? If I'm a if I'm a like I said, right, if I'm a bull, guys, I don't want price below the 14 EMA. Just being honest. But see how this candle's struggling? Like, you want to flush through the floor, basically. Break through that gray box with momentum to the downside. And if it can't, then could be a fake out. Yep, so it's struggling, guys. So far, the drop. D, have a good weekend. Hey, you too. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys. So it's holding right now. So that's, you got about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. So I'm going to see how this 5-minute candle closes, right? Maybe this was a fake out to go higher. I mean, we'll see. Don't move to South Florida. We're full. Oh, man. So if you guys saw, like, yesterday, the coach of the Miami Heat, guys, his house burned down, Eric Spoelstra. It's crazy. And I guess he's coaching tonight. They got a game tonight, and I guess he's coaching. That's crazy. Dedication. All right, pushing right back up, guys. So where's the high? So the high was 25,127. So let's see. Hey D, drawdown on a trade and a prop firm counts against you even if it was a winning trade? It depends on the prop firm. It depends on the prop firm and the evaluation that you have. If you got end of day drawdown, then no. If you're profitable, probably not. But if you have trailing drawdown and you didn't close at the top of your, like the high peak of your, say you're up $1,000 and you end up closing and you're up $500, then technically, yeah, you lost $500 to drawdown. That's how it works with trailing. All right, so I'm interested in a buy, guys. At this point, right? So I'm gonna see. All right. It moved so quick I couldn't even show you guys the buy. So it took a quick stab at a buy though, guys. So I'm up about $1,000 per account. So I like the price action, right? Because it moved so quick I couldn't even switch over to the opposite screen. But that was a quick like $300 per account 15 points. I just played the momentum, right? Because previous candle close, dipped below the 14, pushed up back above the 14 and closed. So I would, so maybe this is gonna be the pump to get us back out of this level, this one, you know, believe it or not, right? And like I said, unfortunately on some, yeah, there you go. So yeah, even if you got in when I said that, guys, it's right back to where, right? So that's it. Is someone speaking? I don't think. I mean, I got Fox News on behind me, and it says that there was a Baltimore fire or something like that. But I don't see the president speaking. He was on earlier before I started the stream. So let's go. Matthew took Matthew, what's up, man? Took 4 points Chipotle for dinner tonight. Let's go. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised, guys. Like, obviously, if they're gonna push it higher, we're gonna break through that 127 back to the upside, right? It wouldn't surprise me at all. And there's 94, right? So even on that trade that I called, guys, that I said I was in, right? If you actually were in that trade, look at this, 96. You and held it, you're, let's go. Yeah, the gray box call out. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Yeah, you had a reaction right off the previous level that we had drawn out. When you right, you right. No wick at the bottom. Yeah, it has no wick at the bottom, but look at the previous candle though, right? The previous candle dipped down below the 14 EMA and was able to close back above it. So sometimes you have to play it by, you're gonna, you know, take some of these trades and you can have a stop. Like how I trade it, my stop is gonna be back below the 14 EMA anyway, right? So if price gets back below the 14, I don't want to be in the buy right now. So that's how I trade it anyway. So it's going to be a small stop loss. So for me, that's a good risk reward trade. So everybody's different, but that's how I trade it. That's how I scalp it. Trying to ride the momentum on the push up, right? Gray box call, save my account, LOL. Let's go. Yeah, that's the gray box, guys. So remember, that's the gray box that I never took the original one off the screen. And somebody was like, hey, extend it over, right? So I just extended it over and you had a reaction at that level. So back to the upside. That's what I was saying, this 5-minute candle, right? It was able to, yeah, it has a bottom wick, but it closed above the 14 EMA. So I took buys, guys. So I'm up $2,000, guys, on these two accounts. Let's go. HB Jesse, D-Money can't trade. What a waste of time. Chicken trader. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So, you know, and you know what's crazy about it, guys, to be honest? Like, I'm scalping, guys, and you guys see that. So, and I'm still up $1,000 per account. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, when you look at it, like you trade how you trade, guys. Trade how you trade, and be comfortable with people not agreeing with how you trade. That's fine, right? Because you're trading for your accounts, guys, not somebody else's accounts. VIP roof, D-Buddy. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. Let them stay. If that was a negative comment, by HB Jesse. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I'm up $1,000 per account. So let's go. Michael Johnson, whenever I trade with you, I see profits. Appreciate you big time. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. But like I said, you're the one that's taking the trades. He gone. You getting your first hater, man? Congrats. Yeah, I think there was somebody yesterday too, guys. So, I mean, it's all good, right? Like if I'm a chicken trader and I made $1,000 per account, then hey, I'll take it. All good. Keep stacking. Honestly, I just dollar cost average into before you start trying to learn futures and day trading. Oh yeah, you're talking to somebody else. Yeah. Did that comment hurt? Nah, man. Guys, I was in retail management before being a streamer, guys. Working at Walmart for 5 years as a store manager. Running stores, $100 million plus stores. Worked at Target for 10 years. Ran multiple stores for them. Dealt with a lot of people, guys. You're in the people business as a store manager. So the last thing that's gonna, and this is my dream job, right? So it's not gonna faze me one bit, guys, if somebody doesn't agree with my trading style or, whatever it is, right? Oh, he should hold longer, whatever the case may be. Guys, I'm up $1,000 per account. I'm fine. Craziest Walmart story, believe it or not, it's actually Targets are crazier stories, guys. So we had a dead body floating in the back of a Target store like that I ran. There was a lake behind the store, and I guess there was a guy that was on a run from the cops, and I guess he couldn't swim or something, and he literally was floating, guys, in the back, like in the lake behind my store. My team sent me the video, and there was like literally birds picking at the guy's face. So that's the weirdest story, guys. And we're still expanding higher, right? If you took buys, look at where we're at, guys. Nah, there was no alligator involved. His hands were literally like up like this, and he was floating. D-Money, I can only tune in every now and then. Much love and respect. How'd you finish this week? I'm assuming all green. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I'm green on these accounts and a couple other accounts, guys. I passed some evals today. And I'll be honest with you guys. I actually trade better. What's funny for me now is I actually trade better like when I'm live streaming, because I guess I'm more disciplined, guys. In full transparency, right? Like I said, I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys. Like I trade better when I live stream with you guys because I'm sticking to my rules. And like I'm not great at trading, so I do pretty well if I'm trading the ORB trade in the morning, but trying to chase momentum and all that stuff, like right at the market open, I don't do good on that. I'll blow accounts in full transparency. So, but yeah, I was able to pass. So with the volatility today, I passed two evals, And obviously with these accounts here, I'm up 2,000 today. So yeah, today's been good. That's $1,000 per account. Maybury Millions. How many contracts do you trade? Typically one to two contracts. That's my size, guys. If I go bigger than that, then I'll tend to basically kind of lose it a little bit, right? And what I mean by that is that maybe my stop loss, I don't like, you know, because remember, I'm always trying to measure my stop loss. So if I go bigger than two contracts, I mean, that, guys, if you're wrong and you're trading with like 3 contracts, you know, not gonna be great. So my little, and I can only speak for myself, so I'll kind of rephrase that, right? Because I'm not here to tell you guys what size to trade with.
Opportunity. This is the start for you.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, so 1 to 2 contracts is my sweet spot. How did I get to learn my strategy? By actually failing guys over and over and over and over and over. And basically, the funny thing is, I had these EMAs on my chart, guys, when I first started trading years and years and years ago, and I took them off because I was chasing everybody else's, what I thought everybody else was doing on social media, instead of actually like sticking to my own. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you got to find your way, right? I mean, if your strategy works, then stick to it. But what I would do is, if I lost a trade or if I had a losing day, I would switch to the next strategy, and that set me back. Auburn 889. I appreciate you, D-Money. Have a good weekend. Hey, you too, man. If you learn from it, it's a good teacher, albeit a tough teacher. Yeah, guys, it stings. Like, losses sting, guys. And I'll talk about that. Listen, guys, this is not the stream where I'm gonna paint a picture to you guys that's gonna be like, you know, I guess a facade, right? So the only way you're gonna learn is by blowing accounts. I'm just being honest, guys. I hate to say that. If you're a new trader, right? Maybe you've been trading for a long time and you're past that point, and that's great. I'm happy for you. But if you're a new trader, you're gonna blow some accounts. Now you can try to offset that a little bit. Maybe you buy bigger accounts and you don't rush. I think there was somebody on the stream yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that said they've had the same eval for 2 months. That's crazy, but that's really good discipline if you guys really think about it. So, I'm not gonna be the streamer, guys, that's gonna tell you that you're not gonna blow accounts. I'm not gonna be the streamer that's gonna tell you guys that I don't blow accounts. Guys, I'm not perfect either, guys. If I don't stick to my rules, like it's not gonna be great for me. I can tell you that. Look at the expansion, guys, up from that call, that buy, right? We're at 25,133. What I've learned from blowing accounts is to follow D-Money to make some money. Yeah, guys, but I just target price. I mean, I'll be honest right now. 25,164 for me would be an area of interest, because that's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. So that's like the closest one, right? That I would probably target. Thanks, buddy. Great day, D-Money. Hey, you too. Have a good day. Nah, time is money. Win or blow it, get out the pot. When you get to the PA with that lifetime PA paid, then take your time. Yeah, I mean, everybody, guys, everybody's different. I'm not saying that you have to take 2 months to pass an eval, guys. What I'm saying is that the guy that posted that yesterday, that takes a lot of discipline, guys. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's a lot of discipline to not basically buy a ton of accounts and just kind of run through them, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you trade at your own pace. I'm just saying that guy, he was frustrated because he said that he kept making profit and then he would give it back, but he's had his eval for 2 months. And I told him, hey, believe it or not, you're making you're making more progress than you probably think, because you've kept an eval for 2 months. D, what's your opinion on 25K eval? Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I would just say be aware that you have limited amount of drawdown, which means that you have a limited amount of losing trades, in a nutshell, right? That you could take. So I would probably recommend a bigger account to give yourself more room to learn, especially if you're just starting out. I don't know how long you've been trading. That guy is already ahead of 90% of other traders. He will get there. Yeah, and that's all I'm saying, guys. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'll be honest. And I know a lot of you guys obviously are on the morning streams with PW, so as well, right? So he posted, or he tweeted that a couple days back that only 3.5% of people make it to a payout. Think about that, guys. Like in one of these prop firms, only 3.5% made it to, 3.5% of people made it to a payout. So D-Money, last 3 months or last 30 days of trading was rough. I made 98.67 and lost 11,000, all with take profit, $1,500 trailing drawdown. My soul hurt, LOL. Yeah, man, guys, you're gonna, trust me, guys. Getting close to payout on funded accounts and blowing it hurts more than probably, I would almost rather lose just from the beginning, right? I would rather just blow the account in one day versus getting a couple $100 away. I've done that so many times, guys. Look at the wick on the 1 hour. Yeah, I see it. So now this is a time, I mean, we are kind of going into, let's think about it, right? You got to be logical, guys. You got about 11 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. And I mean, I called out a ton of trades, guys, right? I mean, at least 4 trades. I called out at least 4 probably winning trades. So, and majority were buys, right? I mean, if you guys think back to the beginning of the stream, I said that we had a lot of selling pressure. We were down like 400 points from the open. And a lot of times you'll get a reaction back the opposite direction. And that's what played out today, right? Is that always gonna happen? No. But if I go to the 15-minute chart, guys, and I start seeing higher lows being put in with long wicks at the bottom, that to me is bullish. And we're above the 14 EMA, that to me is bullish, right? So all I was trying to do today, guys, for the most part, is join the party, riding the price back up. D-Money, trading them big accounts take a lot of discipline. Perez 920. Yeah, I know. When you right, you right. And when you right, you're right. Please tell me you see the 1 hour candle. Yeah, I see it. I see it, guys. I just had it up. So this is the 1 hour chart. Yeah, I see it. But I mean, guys, I'm content, right? I mean, I caught a lot of that. I caught some of that move. I'm fine, guys. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's another thing, like, you have to be content with, right? Greed will blow your accounts. I caught $1,000 per account in this session. Like, am I content with that? I'm content with that, guys. Going into the weekend, it's Friday, and a lot of time, remember, all right, so what would hurt more right now? What would feel worse? Okay, I didn't catch all of the move, but I'm up $1,000 per account, right? Or me actually trying to join the party now and we get a flush and I go into the weekend negative on these accounts. Right? Now I got to sit on that loss the whole weekend. It's like mental stuff like that, guys, that sometimes you have to like kind of look at. But yeah, I mean, Medea voice, I see you, you see me. Profit is profit, yep. Yeah, I'm content, guys. I think it's a good session, right? I mean, what more can I ask for? I'm fine. That wisdom only comes with experience. Until you feel that pain, you won't understand. Yeah. And guys, it's bad. It hurts so bad. Like I saw a meme on social media, guys, where somebody was like posting like their wins or something. Like, you know, they were like screenshotting, and then 20 minutes later or something, they were trading again in an account. They blew the account after they posted the, you know, and that's true. The blue EMA is 50. Yeah, it's a 50 EMA. Correct. Yeah, guys, if you've been kind of, I know a lot of you guys have probably seen it because obviously it's already picking up views. Like, we've been dropping content on PW's page, right? The page you're on right now, the BDH page, and, you know, talking about the EMAs, talking about showing like some trade setups, what I'm looking for in the market. And we got more content that's coming, right? Some of these live trades we're kind of like recording, and so yeah, just trying to kind of, like I said, continue to drop some sauce. I've lost money trying to screenshot. Do you ever get mentally drained by watching price action so much? I mean, you have to have like outlets outside of trading, right? You have to have things that you do like to kind of free your mind a little bit. That's why, guys, I know there was like a lot of people, to be honest, that's like, oh, like we want the money like in the morning as well, right? But it's like it's streaming all day is a lot, guys, as well. Right? So like that's also a mental thing, right? So not physical, but it's mental. And you're also like trying to trade. So if you're doing that day in and day out, like that can impact you, right? So, but I mean, I do things outside of work, right? I mean, like this is a job, guys. So I kind of mentioned that before, like comedy shows. I like going to comedy shows. Obviously spending time with my daughter. That's like the first thing, like a priority for me. So, you know, it's funny though, because when you're a streamer, it's like one of those things where typically like when you're done streaming, guys, like especially like in the afternoon like this, right? It's like you don't want to talk for like an hour. You need like a break. But if you're like somebody calls you, like you can't, they're not gonna understand that, right? That's just that's streaming. K-Dog 61, what's up? Outlawing, baby, nice weekend. Nice. Yeah, I'm not surprised, guys. And remember what I was saying, the 30-minute chart, 25,165. That wouldn't surprise me one bit, right? Because that's, like I said, that's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. That's the next time frame, basically, right? All I'm doing, guys, is going up time frames. So as price crosses and passes one set of 14 and 50 EMAs, right? Meaning that, like, okay, it left it on the 5-minute, it left it on the 15-minute. So now I'm going to the 30-minute, and I see that 50 EMA is at 25,165. That's how I trade, guys, right? So if it busts through there, then I would have to go higher. I would basically go higher. And obviously you got a lot of room to 25,328 on the 1 hour. Which prop firm is the best with minimum rules? That's a preference thing, to be honest. But I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there. Take Profit Trader is good. You got Lucid is actually good, guys. I like Lucid. Just to name a few. Go to onlypropfirms.com. Do some comparison. Use the code PW. Let's go. The afternoon session is the hardest to trade. You the man, Big D. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, it is. I don't know if a lot of people, maybe if they're new to trading, or maybe they don't know that. But yeah, guys, this is the afternoon session is not always the easiest to trade, guys. But I'm also humbled by, like I said earlier, by everybody that's tuning into the streams, guys, and showing support. I appreciate it, because there are a lot of options out there. And to be honest, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, and I think you guys know that, because I'm a humble person, guys. We've basically taken over Power Hour. I'm just being honest. So I appreciate the support, guys. Let's go. Great show, and you the man. Hey, thanks. Turn Trading. Just trying to make a little money. Where do we find you in the car show? We're gonna be. I thought it was Gucci. Yeah. So yeah. We're gonna be next to Gucci. Yeah, we're gonna be next to Gucci. So yeah, guys. Sunday, we are gonna be. BDH is gonna be at the car show, guys, at Sawgrass Mills Mall. So on the Colonnade side. So we're gonna be next to Gucci. We're gonna be there from 11 to 4. So come out. You can meet the BDH fam. Let's go. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be pretty cool. So the sport's done. I think today's your 1 month anniversary. Yeah, it's pretty close, right? So yeah, guys, I'm like I said, I don't take this for granted, guys. I think this was a really good session. Buys played out. Price is still running. Right, and look where we're at, guys. We're right at the 30-minute 50 EMA. We just tapped the 30-minute 50 EMA, guys. James loves to trade. Made money with you all week. Love you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate that, man. But like I said, guys, you're taking the trades, right? So you're doing the work on your end. Carlos, dream job, man. Yeah, it is. What's next, I think? I mean, guys, that was 100 and plus pop. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna, based on the time, right? Because you're coming up on 4 o'clock now, so I don't know if we're gonna hit. I mean, I would have to say the next target price for me would be 25,329. Are we gonna get there in this session though? That's the question. But that's the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. That's just how I trade, right? Because when prices and momentum, guys, it should continue to put in higher highs, right? So I bet Apex for Thanksgiving will do a 90% sale. We can all load up and try the D Willie style. Wick strat, 20 Apex. Let's go. Yeah, it's still pushing, guys. Skeletor 619. Good job, guys. I'm green for the week. Let's go. Thank you, D. Hey, like I said, guys, I don't take any credit for your trades, but so Bright Smart Cleaning lost big account. I'm crying. Yeah, it happens, man. Don't cry about it. I mean, hey, like what I'll say is what I do, guys. If I say I blow an account or had a bad day, guys, that feeling that you have, try to harvest that when you're taking your setups the next time, because maybe you didn't take great setups, or maybe you sized too big, or maybe you didn't follow your rules. So like you try to harvest that feeling, like that stinging feeling, that right, and the frustration, and try to trade better. That's it. The good thing is there's always the next trading day coming, guys, right? What car will I be driving, D-Money? I'm not sure, man. The editor tried to put me in a truck, guys. Can you believe this guy? I thought we were cool. Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea, guys. I don't know what the logistics of it, you know, from that standpoint is. So I'm gonna show up at the BDH at the time that we're meeting and ready to roll. Luce, what's up? Don't forget to follow and like. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys. 1,400 people watching right now. At one point, we were right at 2,000, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I'm here Monday through Friday, guys, 1:30 to 4. Let's go. Made some money, guys, right? Made a little money. Up $1,000 per account on these funded accounts. So good Friday, good way to end the week. And price is still going, guys. We're about to tap 200. Steven Rosario, I'll see you at the car show, D. All right, yeah, cool, man. Looking forward to it. Rejection incoming? Yeah, I mean, it could be, but I mean, guys, if you didn't catch any of these buys, like, I mean, like I said, I said this earlier, guys, there's a lot of shorts, people that were short selling, that you got to be logical, right? There's a lot of short sellers out there that definitely blew their accounts. So I wouldn't be trying to pick a top. I would just try to join the momentum wherever the momentum is. I had to learn that the hard way, guys. Thinking that I can pick a top and pick a bottom. And Lee Prince, I know the Bears are pissed to see the reversal. Watch out on Monday. Yeah, that's the thing. And see how we just kind of pull back and now it's pumping higher? Yeah, I would say I wouldn't be trying to pick a top. Wayne, thanks for the fun, D. Hey, thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate the support. Rick Law, thanks for the money, D Money. Let's go. Look at this pump push right back up, guys. Live alerts. I'm out, my good people. Green all week. Enjoy y'all weekend. Hey, enjoy your weekend as well, man. All the best, D. See you next week. Yeah, see you next week, man. Can you tell PW to stream at the car show? So show a little so we can watch, please. Yeah, guys, you already know PW is always on top of that stuff, guys. So yeah, he'll make a video. He'll make some kind of, guys. There'll definitely be some kind of content coming from that car show. I can bet that. Is the editor pissed because you said he was a player yesterday? Guys, he's a player hater, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the editor is pissed. If so, he's playing it off pretty well, guys. Probably until I get off the stream, you know. So we might have a few words in the parking lot. Yeah, I'm just joking, guys. Nah, he's a good guy, guys. I gotta live through him, you know. Jerome said he'll be at the car show. Man, yeah, I think Jerome got trespassed from Sawgrass Mills for shoplifting, guys. So I don't think he's gonna be there. So just said, yeah, Ginger said she saw it on the news, guys. So he got banned from the mall for shoplifting. So I don't think he's gonna make it. Let's go. Was down 2,000 this morning. Made it back now, up 40 bucks for the day. Hey, that's a win, man. Right? I mean, hey, going into the weekend, I would say take it. Next week is a new week. Try to learn from why you were down 2,000, right? Like what happened? What can you do better? I mean, that's all you can do. Where's the car show? Yeah, Ginger answered that question, right? So yeah, Sawgrass Mills, guys. So we're gonna be there. We're gonna be at Sawgrass Mills Mall on the Colonnade side, next to Gucci. 11 to 4 on Sunday. So, can I ask the editor where is the after party? Yeah, he knows all the spots, guys. Trust me, this guy, he knows all the spots. So, be waiting to see what kind of story he has for me on Sunday, because I'm sure tonight and tomorrow is gonna be eventful. So, D-Money, you are a star. Bless you and your fam, man. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. Honestly, I appreciate that. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, guys. So great session, guys. I'm happy with the trades I took. Took mostly buys, right? And like I said, up $1,000 per account. So I'm gonna take that, guys. Right? Go into the weekend on a high note. Yeah, combo of 3 tutors, 25,200 done. Your evening trading has helped me so much. I was lost in UK evening trading. Appreciate you, man. The haters. 9 p.m. Friday evening. Have a great weekend. Great show. Thanks, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate it. No D-Money, don't go. Yeah, guys. I mean, this price action at this time, guys, like after 4 o'clock for me, I mean, yeah, sometimes you're going to get some volatility. But, I mean, I think I was able to capture quite a few trades. I'm happy, right? I'm not disappointed at all. So, I'll take the win, guys. Me too was so down. I screamed at myself, but made it all the way back this afternoon while watching you. Thanks. Hey, like I said, guys, you're doing all the work. NQ Soccer Mom, have a great weekend. Looking forward to another great week. Get some rest and relaxation. Yeah, I plan to, guys. I'm going to take it easy. Get into something this weekend, right? And obviously, we got the car show on Sunday. Let's go. All right, guys. So, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys tuning in, rocking with D-Money on the D-Money show. So next week, we'll do it again, right? So I'm here Monday through Friday, guys, 1:30 to 4. Just trying to make a little money, right? So I think I kind of broke down why I took some trades today. So look out for some content we got dropping. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled to the YouTube channel. Right, to the BDH channel, and definitely more content is coming, guys. So tell a friend to tell a friend, right? That I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Let's go. Appreciate the support, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, do me a solid, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a solid, guys, subscribe to the channel. And have a good weekend. I'll catch you guys on Monday. And actually, I'll catch you Sunday at the car show if you're going to be there at 11 o'clock from 11 to 4. And if you're not at the car show, I will see you on stream Monday at 1:30.